I'm still up, yay. Can't promise I'll be awake for long. It's almost 1 a.m. here.
Good morning, Lisa. Oh my God. Wasn't expecting to see you. I hope your Friday has been good, and welcome to Saturday. I'm practically 9 hours into it and it's still here, so it's okay. It's looking fine. Right, why are we not getting any controls? It's not letting me choose anything. Why isn't it letting me choose anything? There we go. I should go to the surface. See how this goes. Normally by this time on a Saturday I'm still chilling for a wee while. So it feels very, very, very strange being on my PlayStation this early.
Right before your live stream notification, I was perusing Facebook and saw a video with Kojima playing guitar.
I saw that this morning on TikTok. That guy looks like he's living his best life. He really does. Right, so these were just like side orders. I was going to do a little side order first, wasn't I? Deliver newly developed complete food samples to
I can't believe
musicians.
I am here this early.
Hey, Bear, how are you?
Hi, Lisa and Dave.
Good morning,
I
good
beat sus
morning.
today.
Do we think Sus will even make it, though? I mean, really.
I beat sus to it today. Hi, Bear.
Okay, there's the, so we're just going to do a quick little side mission
I think
first.
she'll be here.
Yeah, she'll turn up just as we're finishing. Cargo management. Am I carrying anything I don't potentially need? I don't think I'm going to need climbing anchors or ladders. Probably not an MP grenade or a bullet gun. I may regret that, but we'll see. And I shouldn't need that. I'm going to put all of those in the private locker. I'll have those back. And also... Oh, what's it? Oh, we've got floating carriers now. Yes, I forgot we now have floating carriers again. I don't think I need one at the moment. I wanted to recycle. Oh, I can't recycle in here, can you? Oops.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I'm jealous you are all rested, but as sus would say, your soothing voice might just knock me out.
I wish I could say I was rested. Actually, I had an okay night's sleep last night. Well, I woke up so groggy and horrifically dehydrated. So I'm desperately drinking water this morning, and I actually feel my throat is quite
It is night
dry.
for you, right, Lisa?
What was I going to do? Recycle. There's something here that's used up, isn't there? Boots. There we go, those boots. I used those boots up, so I should recycle those. Right, let's head out. Go for a pleasant wee walk. Let's wander through the signs, give them a little boost.
Please give it your all.
Here before bear.
Hey, sus.
Gaslighting. Typical.
I know, right?
Hi everyone. Hi sus. For the first time ever I beat you all. Lisa, you're here.
There's an assault rifle there.
Yes, it is 1 AM here Saturday morning.
Monorail, by the way. So, you're all here. We have Death Stranding. You can't complain about me going out tonight now. I've delivered on my promise.
Can you build that? We will still complain.
True. Fucking parasites.
I will only not complain if we get double stream tomorrow. Because now I have nothing to watch while I finish half the sushi.
I mean,
We're Dutch, that's what we do.
I have... Oh, that's deep.
Dinner for breakfast is the way sus.
I have thousands of hours of video on my channel. If you're really desperate for something to watch.
Earlier I saw a video where a guy dressed up as Sam full costume with packages, and was running down the streets, and falling over it was cum. Gosh no bear.
Oh, is that the guy who was like...
I'm sure I saw that video.
The guy who was delivering stuff to Starbucks and things like that?
Sus is not here to watch, but the clown and muck about da. I think Bear has Suss's number there. Dave, the videos are not complete without bullying Bear. Dave and I are getting the same videos in our fit.
It seems so, doesn't it? Definitely seems so. Oh shit, that was deeper than I was expecting.
Come on, Sammy boy. Uh-huh.
I saw it as well.
Also, recently, for some strange reason, I seem to keep being fed videos of a woman who does an exceptionally good Pan Am cosplay.
Wait, so do the monorails replace roads?
I think they replace, I suspect, they replace zip lines. Because I haven't seen any hint of zip lines yet. But we have roads.
It's because they're always listening. I've seen her too.
Yeah, her cosplay is like, holy shit. It's way too good.
Have you seen the girls who cosplay V and Misty? And Misty is in the front of the camera, but V is in the back having an argument with the eye.
Oh, yes, yes, I've seen those two as well. Yeah, there's some very good cosplays out there. Lisa and I were just talking about just a moment ago as well that there's a video of Kojima with Higgs's guitar
I never
doing the
realized
rounds.
that is what V looks like to others.
Oh, there's some fluffy pajamas up there for the musician. Let's go and pick those up. Dude obviously likes his PJs. What's this? Oh, someone sat and rested here. There you go. Person who sat down and just chilled. Have some likes. Oh, it's so weird streaming off the PlayStation early in the morning. Well, it's not early. It's like 9 o'clock now. But normally about this time on a Saturday, I'm guzzling down water just to rehydrate and get my eyes working properly, and firing up the PC and looking to see if there's anything new in the VR space on Steam and deciding what games I'm going to play and record. Saturday mornings are generally VR recording mornings.
Same, I am usually doing my 1 hour 2 hour boot. AKA drink loads of coffee until I feel somewhat alive.
Yes. I've actually massively cut back on coffee. I generally only have 1 coffee a day now.
Same bear.
So I start the day with a coffee and then tend to switch to water and then tend to switch to iron brew. Or at the moment I got a real taste for ginger beer as well. So I'm alternating between iron brew and ginger beer.
I have increased my coffee consumption.
Well, given your elbow deep into your studies and things like that, that's not surprising.
If you cut back on coffee, you eventually don't need as much as you used to. I used to be cups a day, and now I'm about 2 a day. Coffee is for the weak. I combine my coffee with ADHD meds. Okay guys, I'm going to turn the phone off and stream on my TV, so I'm going radio silent. Hope you guys all have a great day.
Okay, Lisa, and you sleep well when you get there.
Good night,
What's that
Lisa.
little dude? What's that little dude? It's one of those little thieving things, I think. If there are animals in this and we're in Australia, do we get, like, kangaroos?
GN Lisa. Is it a wombat?
Wombat, yes,
I'll
that's
still be
it.
watching until my eyelids can't take it anymore.
Yes, I think you're right. I think it was a wombat. I think I should put a sign down. Rock, paper, scissors. I haven't tried the rock, paper, scissors thing.
Okay, there you go, speed demon.
I need to look out for that. Because I don't know how that works.
You're on order 13, right?
No, I'm on a... well, I think that's the next main order. But I'm just doing a little side order thing at the moment. Just as a warm-up. But yeah, I think 13 is the next main story order. We're connecting, we're going to the nib. So this is interesting, because we're going to a nearby mine.
I am very excited for a specific number.
Sus here, brimming with spoilers. Obviously reading ahead. You do realise, Bear, don't you, that like she's going to be hypothesizing about the story while having watched the whole thing somewhere else. And then she's going to be like, oh look, I guess right.
No, it's all I've seen, I swear.
Do we believe her?
Sus has this all predicted.
I just noticed there's a load of albums on the wall of this place. I should look at what they are.
And as far as I know, it's very separated from everything.
Ah.
Everything's in pristine condition.
Oh, standard Potter trophy earned. How did I get a Legend of Legends for that? That's interesting.
Where the hell did you find this?
But that single order is really making me want to buy the game, and you'll instantly understand why when you get there, Elmar.
Ah, right, horse confirmed.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Lol. Looks like we are on our platinum run already.
Yeah, which is interesting given that I'm just playing on normal. You're supposed to play on hard for Legend of Legends and things like that. So I don't know how I got Legend of Legends.
Sorry guys, I spoiled it. Lou will return on a pink unicorn.
Thanks for stopping by this late at night.
Actually, it's going to be one of two things, isn't it? Either there's a horse in the game somewhere, or one of the preppers is actually Taylor Swift.
WTF, huge spoilers, game ruined.
I wonder if these are actual real albums. I don't recognise any of them. I just realised as well, when you're in compass mode, I keep pressing and holding the right stick to zoom in, and then while you're trying to move around, it's actually really awkward. I just realised you can just toggle it. That's it. Don't know why I hadn't picked up on that. That makes life a lot fucking easier. Okay, right. Is there anything to take back?
Lol.
Recover a cache of high... Alright, so I might do that. We'll do both these actually. And then head back to... what's that place? I really need the fonts to be bigger, because I can't read that. Come on, Kojima, that's blue on blue. What a dick. Game is unplayable. I actually can't read. West Fort Not. Right, okay, there we go.
LOL.
Right, I'm going to take both those on. Yep. Plus backpack. Oh, I've got some memory to spend by the looks of things. Right, can't afford that. What can I afford?
Kenny not here to witness the first ever Death Stranding UI complaint.
Swift mule postbox hacking dramatically reduces time taken to hack and unlock mule postboxes. An essential enhancement for retrieval operations where every second counts. The chances of me sneaking into a mule camp.
Swift mentioned.
Yeah, chances of me sneaking into a mule camp and going for their postbox without killing them. Well, not killing them all, but without taking them down is very remote. Weather analysis. Not too fussed about that. Presumably we can't use any of these up here because we've got to connect these first. Let's go for that. There we go. I want to just double check. I got a shotgun, assault rifle. I still got a PCC, so I've got 2 shotguns. Okay, and an MP grenade, 2 MP grenades. Oh, I need some blood bags. I want to recycle, but you can. Oh yeah, you can't recycle from the prep menu. You have to go, right, I'm ready.
Order accepted.
Then go back in here. And recycle those 2 blood bags. Recycle those.
Is it just me or is BB a lot less active?
BB is a lot less active, but I think that's because BB isn't really a BB. I don't think we're quite sure what it is yet, because like the last we saw, it's basically a BT.
It's not just you.
But it doesn't look like a BT. I'm starting to wonder if it's just like a doll or a hologram or something, just because Sam can't cope. There we go, my utility pouch. There we go. We're good. Recover cargo. That's where I'm going.
Okay, peace.
We've all seen the trailers, right? I want to mention something but not spoil.
Yeah, I've seen every single trailer.
Yes. We saw 1-year-old Lou on the beach, right?
How you doing, Sam?
I think so. That rings a bell. But I still strongly believe that
I think so too, yes.
that Lou has. My working hypothesis at the moment is Fragile had to jump Lou. Lou got stuck on the beach. Time runs differently on the beach, so like she ended up on a beach where time was accelerated. And I feel that Higgs raised Lou, and that's who Tomorrow is. That's kind of my working hypothesis at the moment. I need to start picking up materials and dumping them into stuff as I go past
Yeah,
it.
same, but I'm just in denial we won't be getting more of chubby baby Lou.
Yeah, I do kind of wish that we could have been doing some adventures with
Same.
Toddler Lou. That would have been fun. What's a fairly big camp? Oh, that's a camp I took on before, isn't it? I'm wondering... might head over there, drop most of my backpack and go in and take that place on. Oh, I marked somebody already. Oh, that was handy.
I'll have to install all the Sims games and make Baby Lou and play for 1 hour and get sick of the Sims. Just to fill the gap.
Or you could buy this and just not progress past the first chapter.
That sounds like a great idea. Instead of buying DS2.
No, you have to buy DS2. We have to make it the most popular game of all time.
But we didn't even have Lou with us.
No, like literally that first bit, the opening sequence, you don't have to go home. You can just walk around the whole of Mexico carrying Lou.
Looks like
Someone will probably making custom content of the Lou winged onesie for The Sims.
Oh, wait for the PC version of this and then someone will do a mod where you just always get to carry Lou around.
One thing about Sims community is people are amazing at creating custom content and mods, because EA sucks.
It's kind of like that in Second Life as well. You just know that, because like in Second Life, for example, I have an Audra deck, a working Audra deck for my character, that kind of thing. People make stuff based off all kinds of IPs.
let's go. Thank you, Kyle. Came in handy.
Right, let's have a look at this. No, that isn't what I wanted to do.
People were so sick of waiting for horses, that they modded bikes into fully functioning horses, before the horse DLC came out.
Right, what I want to do is take off backpack, offload empty containers, no. Offload all the cargo, no. I just want to offload cargo and materials such as metals. Okay, let's try that. Oh, I'm carrying one thing. Everything is probably weapons. Okay. That wasn't worth it then. I want to pick it up again. Alright. I thought I'm going to be really clever and do the thing that he's been telling me to do, which is, you know, like, not cart everything in, but it seems like everything I'm carting is not really cargo, apart from one thing. I really want it. Wow, Shadow's moving pretty quick. It's pretty quick sunrise. I really want to go in and be like super stealthy. It just seems to be that guy on his own. There's not even anyone in the watchtower. I've got sniper rifle. Let's get a gun on the tool rack. Mucking about with this expanded combat in this game is really making me want to try Metal Gear Solid 5. It's super weird how there's almost no one about.
Does MGS also have crazy story?
It's my understanding that yes, it very much does.
I know nothing about it other than I had a mild crush on the dude when I was like 12.
I do like as well, I mean, it's such a Kojima thing, but like the character is so obviously modelled around Snake Plissken.
One day you'll play Assassin's Creed. One day.
Suddenly I can hear lots of voices. Oh, they're all the way over there, it seems. Where is everybody? Right, there's two guys in there.
If the old ones weren't so clunky, I feel like you'd love them. They built cities like Florence and Rome, and Venice one-on-one into the game.
Oh, right.
Like I've seen people pulling up a map of the game and finding their way around the cities. And this was back in 2010 mind.
These guys aren't really with it, are they? Wow, how unaware do you have to be? Right, there's a guy up there. Holy shit, I've taken out 3 people and I haven't fired a shot yet.
They're all there. They didn't drink tons of coffee yet.
Well, that quick hack paid off. Right, there's one of the transformers.
Working on Mug 2 now, lol.
Oh, there's some headache pills for him as well. We should take those. Right, where's the rest?
Hair must have great toilet visits.
Oh, I just got spotted. I think I just got
My
spotted.
medication helps with tat. And I bet he's one of those that drinks black coffee as well.
Oh, I drink black coffee.
Bear has ADHD WTF. Kids these days all have ADHD.
I know, right? It's like an epidemic. They're all me too, me too, me too.
Oh, Mac. Oh, Mao.
I think it's something they're putting in the water. It's the same stuff that makes the frogs gay and things like that. I think that's what it is.
Bear, how are you even in uni?
Right. Oh, you can climb up there. I haven't collected all the stuff that needs collecting, though. Let's just check the cargo for a second. I got 1 of 3 and 3 of 3. I need to find another high output transformer.
Ah, I run on spite and anger.
I feel like that's a great title for a song. There it is.
A Taylor Swift song for sure.
I wasn't going to say
That's
it.
a really off build, but it is a bit rough to run late game. Or a samurai song.
Samurai song, yeah, definitely.
I had to pull my phone back out. You guys are cracking me up. LOL, Lisa.
There it is.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our destination and make the delivery.
LOL.
There. Yeah, I don't, like, in my head I was thinking Taylor Swift song, but it's so cliche to do the whole, she's just bitter and twisted and all she ever does is write songs about ex-lovers and things like that. But as a samurai track, it makes perfect sense. Or maybe oh shit. Oh, there's one guy left and I think I've alerted him. Or a Kerry.
She has a song about being super spiteful though. It's
Fair.
called Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. Lol.
I could be a Kerry Eurodyne solo track. I could go with that as well.
And it's more directed at the music industry.
I feel like most musicians, especially solo artists, have that track. I know, like, Roy Harper's got a couple of tracks that are very much like that.
I've actually been listening to Samurai's Ballad of Buck Ravers whenever I do my stupid office NPC routine and clock in every morning.
I feel like what you need to do now, Sus, is get a rip of every one of Johnny's anti-corporate speeches and just play them on a loop.
On one hand it's so cringe anti-capitalist Reddit behavior, but on the other hand, it is also helping me cope.
Sometimes it comes across as cringe just because the corpos have taught you it's cringe.
Trust me, they play on a loop.
Good day, Sam. Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
My current internship started nice, but it's really gone downhill so badly. We've been doing the most ridiculous shit because there's no CLI. And we don't even get paid. Not even a small compensation.
Wow. That's pretty rough.
Oh, hey, it's you. Always looking out for us. Managed to get it here in this good of condition?
I'm getting Legend of Legends again. Have I accidentally turned it up to hard or something?
So I'm really hoping I can work for the lawyer in September. He has a ton of work, and like really big crime cases.
Oh, cool.
I actually want to learn something.
Yeah, imagine that.
I have a feeling this data will be of use to you.
Ooh.
Take it, please.
The device that reduces the amount of damage taken from electrical attacks. The energy from incoming attacks is absorbed and used to recharge batteries. Oh. There's a lot more backpack modification stuff in this, it seems.
We're increasing your allocation of materials. Hope it makes your life easier.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I've shared data with you for an electric shock absorber you can attach to your backpack. While equipped, it'll reduce the damage you suffer when struck by electrical attacks. Even better...
It's so bad, they're making us do happy contracting, which is turning actual serious contracts into fucking infographics.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Canva of all things. Canva.
I know that name, but I
have just changed the requirements
don't
for
know what it
Legends of
is.
Legends.
I'm starting to wonder if they have. Oh, he's got an order for me. That's order 104. Restore Smoke Hill Mine.
Maybe they wanted to make it more achievable to platinum it.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm curious now, because I thought the order that was here was to restore that mine. But actually, maybe that's a different mine. Oh no, the other order's for up there, isn't it? At the end of the monorail.
In The Last of Us remake there is a separate section of trophies for grounded and permadeath stuff, so you can basically platinum it without
having to do that. Oh, that's good. Staff of the Western Environmental Observatory have asked you to restore a nearby mine so it can provide building materials. This order cannot be cancelled once accepted. Deliver the following materials to restore the Smoke Hill Mine. Special Alloys 480. That sounds straightforward. What's the catch?
Also, most people don't start on hard, so you'd expect them to restart on hard instead of just playing the end game of their playthrough.
True. But yeah, it does seem like they've changed the requirement, doesn't it? What's the warning there? A hilly area where frequent geological activity has filled the air with smoke. To the west is the trench known as Kumbara Rocks, where porters often find themselves after slipping on the hills above. Okay, this does not sound straightforward. I also don't like the fact that there's a very, very nice, obvious little, what would you call it, gully, valley, not really a valley, more of a gully I suppose there, that it funnels you up. I like these formations. It reminds me of Brimham Rocks in Yorkshire.
Maybe Bear was nice enough to build that for you.
Smoke Hill. I wonder, can we just walk in the smoke?
Reminds me of the RDR1 map.
Yes. Okay, let's do this.
Or the bit you explore in RDR2 with Sadie as John. I've been pre-building your routes.
Do you know what's missing here is the ability to create loadouts of your backpack. It needs a backpack loadout so you can
Did you come from parents or are you from Build-A-Bear?
Let's try this. The fact that it says there's smoke there made me wonder if I needed a gas mask. Suborder destination is over there. Let's go for it. I know my main intention was to just plough through the story, but the sub-orders, so it seems like you've got like the story orders, then you got sub-orders.
Actually like Dolman.
And then it seems you have actual genuine sort of standard orders. Oh, I keep hearing a vehicle sound. Hey, there's a vehicle over there. Oh, it looks like it's run out of charge. We should pitch that to Kojima. Is it out of charge? I think it's out of charge. It's got a red triangle on it. Oh, that's absolutely shot, isn't it?
I will be back in about an hour. IGTG do more kickboxing.
Okay, but have a good one.
WTF Bear. Otherwise, sire tomorrow.
Yes! Told you he was going to abandon us.
I'm grateful. Do you see this, Dave?
I know, right? All that moaning, all that whining. And now he's a splitter.
He always does this.
It's unacceptable, quite frankly. Oh, that reminds me as well. I haven't even played with it yet, but there's a whole light source system in the photo thing now. You can place lights around the scene and adjust them and change the color and all this kind of stuff and everything. It's ridiculous. I might have to have a session one time where it's just playing with that.
Like in Cyberpunk.
Do we have lights in Cyberpunk? Yes, we do, don't we? Yeah, I played with the lights in Cyberpunk, didn't we? So yeah, Kojima's basically copied their homework.
I love using photo modis for like drawing references.
Oh, cool. Well, that's a good use. I've built so few structures in this so far, because people have already got in and put structures down in really useful places. Oh, this really actually reminds me of somewhere like Brimham Rocks. I like this. Right, straight ahead that way.
I feel like this is selling a lot better than the first game.
That's the impression I'm getting as well. I think the first game was a bit of a slow burn.
Do you think it could go for Game of the Year?
I think there's some strong competition. That game that Bear really likes, that he was banging on about, Expedition Thingamy What's It, that seems to have still been super popular. So I think there's some strong competition. But this has got to be a real contender.
True.
I feel like depending on your taste in games.
Baldur's Game 3 vs Spider-Man 2 all over again, lol.
But yeah, I feel like depending on your taste in games, we're pretty much covered for exceptionally good games this year. Well, this was weirdly straightforward. I was expecting a lot more drama here. I can hear bubbling, like there's tar somewhere. I was right. So this is interesting, this mining facility thing. This feels a little bit satisfactory / Factorio in that.
Oh, I thought it was just Bear's stomach after the coffees.
I'm wondering if these mines are just going to keep pumping out materials that you can build with. If you don't currently have enough materials, you can contribute what you have for now and come back later and add the rest. Okay. How do I know how much this needs? Is that enough? Well, looks like it's enough for this one. Contribute specialized. Right, okay.
Time to inform the staff at the Western Environmental Observer.
So, what can we do here? Once the necessary materials have been contributed, mining will begin and more materials will be produced. Use coral crystals to mine for materials. Right, so it needs 800. Yeah, okay. Fuck. Now I have to carry them back. Shit. Shit. Can you... There's storage here, so at least there's that. Hang on, what did it give me? Ceramics. So that's all ceramics. Right, okay. So you can't fabricate anything here. But what I can do is... We'll store those here at the moment. Although... I can actually... Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to take these back to Magellan. Still can't get it right in my head how you're supposed to pronounce that. Can actually upgrade. You have no materials that can be contributed. What does it need to upgrade? Special alloys, which I don't.
Hello.
Right. Kenny! Good morning. How are you?
Hungry, it's almost lunchtime. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm not too bad at all. It's, what is it? 10 o'clock here, just before. Oh, what's that? There's like little tar creatures.
Kenny, what time is it for you?
Oh, are they the things that are stealing?
Same as you, sus.
Oh shit! Carol creatures. They're called Carol creatures.
Almost 11.
Well, that was new. Alright, I need to report back there first. Alright, we'll take these with us.
Both right. We Dutchies are weird and tend to have lunch around 1.
See, I always think of 12 as being lunchtime. I always have my lunch at 12. Crap. Okay, go down that way. I should have gone down into one of those gullies, shouldn't I? Bollocks! I could use a climbing anchor. But I choose not to. God, this game looks so gorgeous, though. Holy fuck, how does this game look this
Officially,
gorgeous?
yeah, but we usually at school and work tend to do 12.30 because it feels like less of a stretch until 5 that way.
That's fair. That makes sense.
You should have more faith in yourself.
At work, I have 12 to 1 blocked out on my calendar. So no one can book a meeting for that time. And then depending on how I'm feeling...
Some people even wait until 2. but I would be starving by then.
Yeah, I would too. So I tend to go out for a walk at lunchtime. Tend to do a 5k walk at lunchtime. So what I either do is eat just if I'm particularly hungry. If it's been a day where I've woken up extra early, I'll eat at the start of the hour and then go out for a walk. Or otherwise
I got
I'll
used to having lunch
go
at
for the
11
walk
back
and then eat when I get
I was
back.
going to the office, because that's when most restaurants start offering their lunch menu.
Okay. There you
It's
go,
before the
speed
crowd
demon.
show up. Yeah, that's sensible. That makes a lot of sense. Oh! I want the Carol Crystal. I want the Carol Crystal.
Fair.
I do like the flexibility of working at home for choosing when to have lunch. That is nice.
Our office restaurant kinda sucks, so we always walk to the Albert Heijn.
What's that? Forgotten how to turn on my Audra deck light.
Kenny knows what it is.
There's a way of turning on my Audra deck light, isn't there? There. There we go.
It's the best Dutch supermarket, although Dutch people call it Appie.
Ah, okay. This is where I find out that I actually went in one. And I didn't notice or remember the name. One thing's for sure, when I'm over there again next month, I'm coming back with more than one box of Haggle Slag. I will be going to a supermarket.
They prepare fresh salads and sandwiches and even sushi.
Ooh, nice.
And the sushi is not made by white people, so it's actually good sushi.
Yeah, supermarket sushi has a certain reputation, doesn't it?
Nothing to worry about.
I think I might have to have sushi for dinner this evening.
Good evening, Sam.
Oh, my watch has just been tapping my wrist. I need to go and get my meds.
Thanks for stopping by.
Let's just report this in. Deliver the report.
Glad you could make it all the way out, Sam. Right then, let's have a look at this order.
There's nothing to look at.
Did a little restoration, did you? Thanks so much.
I got an S. No, Legend of
We have
Legends this
Albert
time.
here, which has the same parent company as Albert Heijn, but it's nowhere near as good. Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Ha.
One hell of a porter. A generous, hard-working soul who deserves this data.
Battle Skeleton level 2. Yay!
We're increasing your allocation of materials. Hope it makes your life easier.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Still a benevolent transporter. Porter grade increase. A-Pass has developed new enhancements especially for you. Emergency vehicle charger allows vehicles to be charged using Sam's batteries. Battery. Oh, interesting. So like that trike that I found a little bit earlier that was dead, I could have given it a boost and then driven it to the nearest charging point. Interesting.
When operational, the mines can provide us with a steady supply of natural resources. And with raw materials like that at your disposal, you'd have an easier time making deliveries. It's a good reason to restore any other mines you happen to come across further down the road.
Yeah, but apparently I have to carry the fucking stuff myself.
Oh yeah, north of here are some much bigger mines even. Used to be you could find active mines scattered all throughout the continent. Because of the gold rushes, you know. From what I understand, the rail network was pretty extensive before the Death Stranding, and unmanned trains filled to the brim with precious minerals ran day and night. I should mention that we're actually developing a new system that's something of a successor to the old railways. If you head north, you can see it for yourself. This is a schematic for an enhanced battle skeleton. As you'll see, damage reduction has been improved along with battery efficiency.
Ah,
And when you
cool.
carry it as cargo, it even occupies less space than before. Its increased power output also allows you to shift loads with greater ease than ever. With all those benefits, you're bound to be a fan. Our research into other technologies continues. With your help, we can accomplish even more. Take care of yourself.
Nice. He delivers some good stuff. Right, I need to head back to base, but let's see if there's an order to go that way. No, there isn't. So I'm just going to head back, because I want to dump these materials into the ship. First, I want to do that. Right, I will be back in a minute or two. Right, back and medicated.
You're one hell of a mortar.
Heading that way. I'm not entirely sure how you... So it's a supply request for tools/fieldware, but I don't quite know what fulfills that. How do I know what is a tool/fieldware? Like, it feels like boots would be fieldware, right? I mean, I'm not going to do it at the moment, but
I forgot to tell you, somewhere near our house I think, a stray cat had a litter. There's been all kinds of kittens running around.
Oh no!
Causing shenanigans, and pooping around my dad's olive tree.
Oh, poor things. You have to adopt them all. So that's straightforward. Everyone jokes about the cat distribution system and things like that, and kittens are cute and everything, but it always makes me kind of sad that they're kittens being
They're not
born
super
that don't have
tiny
a
though,
home.
so maybe someone is feeding them.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, poor things, they need a home. Actually, maybe rather than carrying these back, I should load them into... Let's see what this auto paver needs.
Yeah, that's the way.
Restore road. What does this need? Coral, crystals, metals and ceramics. Well, I'm good for the ceramics. That will be more than is required. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Let's do it.
Luckily we live near a very wooded area, and loads of farmers' fields and stuff, so it's not too dangerous for them.
That's good. Poor things, though.
Maybe they're even farmer cats.
Hey, my first bit of road. Road Restorer. Trophy earned. Nice. Nice.
I used to be friends with this kid who lived on a farm, and all the stray cats would just chill in their barns and get fed.
Right, so this is supply request, restoration, repair materials. So maybe what I should do is...
Not bad.
How do you do this then? Offload unusable materials, offload backpack, cargo management, I suppose I would do it, auto range. Do the auto range for a second. So I'm guessing then cargo management, if I offload, does that do it? Does that just sit there? supply request. Hang on, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Where's Corpus? Corpus. I wish there was a search facility. I want to know about supply requests. Can't see anything about supply requests. Online aid requests. These are aid requests made by other ports. Aid requests do not need to be accepted like orders. The request will be deemed complete once you've done what's required. It doesn't tell me how to do it, or indeed if that's the same thing. Complete aid requests earns you likes and also increases your connection. That's all combat techniques. That's all combat. It's all stealth stuff. Dealing with BTs, structures. More about structures, comms. You do call out lower enemies. That's interesting. I don't see anything that actually helps me understand how you do a thing. This is a story. Okay, they're all the story orders. Tips. Controls. Yeah, we know about that. I don't know if I'm supposed to just leave that there, or... Oh, send cargo. There we go. I was rather hoping I'd get a trophy for that or something. Right, anyway, we're heading back there. Okay, that makes sense. Would have been nice if it had actually told me how to do it in the help that tells you how to do things. But never mind. I know what I should do.
Nothing bad.
Leave some signs. Well, my boots are about halfway down as well. Whoop. Nearly. Oh, it's there. It's the best way down. This way. I'm really liking the way that text comes onto the screen without just blockiness, and then it resolves into text. It's a nice little touch. I got PCC. I feel like I haven't built a bridge yet, and yeah, I do. Okay. I feel like this could be a good spot for a bridge.
Let's do this.
Oh, I don't have bridges yet. I haven't learned how to do bridge. Oh no, I do. There we go. Change length. Perfect.
Okay.
Gonna have to rustle up 800. Oh, excuse me a second. I'm gonna have to rustle up 800 metals to finish that off.
How you holding up, Sam?
Dollman's been pretty quiet. I was expecting it to be a wee bit chattier.
Good evening, Sam.
Is there a male equivalent of growing out your bangs because they're annoying and then wanting to cut them again? Or fringe, what you call it over there.
Fringe is what we tend to call it. I don't know. I haven't had a haircut in like 20 years. Also, I don't have any hair at the front anyway. So I'm probably the last person you should ask. It's been a long time since I was in a position to have a fringe. I mean,
No, I was just wondering if there's like a similar thing.
really no idea. I've never really even had a hairstyle. I've just had hair. So I can't relate to those kinds of questions. Right, what time is it? Okay. I got some time yet before I need to think about going and getting ready for the rest of my day. So I think we've got time for this, at least. Right, restore the monorail. Let's do this.
All right, Sam.
If I understand it correctly, I think yes, but with beard.
Begin with. Collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHB Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on
Ooh,
site.
that makes
This will
sense.
allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operations. If all goes well, a large quantity of materials should be extracted. You'll then need to deliver those materials to West Fort Knot. Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon your arrival at F1, use the delivery terminal to submit all the materials.
It do seem like a lot of upkeep.
Finally complete the order. That's all there is to it.
I haven't had a
So
beard
begin
for
plotting
a
your route
long,
to the
long
mine
time.
North of F1.
I used to have quite a long beard, like 20 years ago.
On this occasion, you'll be delivering some heavy materials. You can use a tri-cruiser to transport them. Alternatively, floating carriers can now be fabricated. These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo across terrain ill-suited to vehicles. If that sounds good to you, try fabricating one and loading the materials onto it.
Yeah, I
And when
think
you're
I'll
not
go
using
with
the
that.
carrier for cargo, you can hop aboard and kick the ground and use it as a makeshift skateboard. Just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Right, let's make one of those.
Floating carriers can be loaded with cargo once deployed in the field.
So hopefully I can so I fabricated it, now I can offload it, and then I think I can load into carrier. That's nice. That's just a little bit smoother than the last one. What should we... Ooh, PCC flood warnings. Simulates rising...
Streaming early.
Hey Val, how are you doing? Simulates rising water levels and provides flood warnings as necessary. The enhancement is activated when building structures such as bridges or jump ramps. Ah, so that implies... I think we know that from the trailers anyway, that things you build can be taken out by floods. So turning that on will give you a warning if the
What
thing you're
time is
building
it
is going to
there?
take it out.
I was thinking a few weeks ago that I'd shave it all off soon. It's starting to get annoying. Grinning face. Hi Val, what time is it for you?
Here, it's 10:30 in the morning for me.
12:54 p.m.
I did used to go, so yeah, I see where you're going with all of that now, and I did used to go through that cycle of, yeah, I used to grow a beard until the point that it got annoying, and then I'd shave it all off.
Kenny, does it get more annoying during summer?
But now I shave every day, pretty much. I'm going to go with that. That looks like it's a useful thing to have.
$11:25 a.m. for me. Well, hope you had a great morning.
It's been going okay here so far. Right. Oh! Potters!
Yeah, itches a lot.
Since you brought this psych onto the chiral network, perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Oh sus, where do you live? We have such a short time difference.
Thank you.
Netherlands. Oh, understood.
Probably would have been easier to take a trike for this, but I didn't like the look of the terrain on the map.
Trump visited our country. Our queen mocked him while she was standing next to her. ETW, a question I can't notice the difference. But is there a new thing that you like in this game more than the first? I really do not care for monarchs, but I thought she was very funny for that.
There's a lot of things in this that whoa.
Just like that, Sam.
That are like incremental improvements, but also just whole new things. There isn't one particular thing. At the moment, I'm actually genuinely enjoying this more than the first one. I recover the wreckage of that mech that Higgs summoned and shared the data with Drawbridge. It's really weird. It's like it's not a machine at all. The tech it's using is totally new to me. What the hell is it? Interesting.
I prefer the world a lot more, the animals.
As I say, there isn't any one particular thing. I couldn't pick anything in particular that stands out. There's just so many incremental improvements I really, really like. Right, I guess we should follow the monorail, right? Yeah, it looks like we should follow the monorail.
Be there in no time.
At Kenny Darren, you missed the first UI complaint of DS ever.
Oh, I need to go round the edge. Okay, I can't quite follow the monorail. Yeah, blue text on an air blue background.
Oh, so you don't have a favorite cause everything is good?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's just been changes to the flow of cargo management. That's improved. The new pie menus to handle various things while you're doing stuff, that's really improved. I'd say the vehicle handling, which wasn't horrific anyway, is even smoother and better. The way you do building just makes it a little bit more sense. That's improved. The map is great.
How's the story?
Story's great so far.
Or the same or worse?
Just as crazy, just as weird, just as wonderful. We're at a point at the moment where the story makes zero sense. It's all questions and no answers, which is what we want.
Well, that's the second one. I also remember Dave met me and it didn't say anything about his boots getting destroyed. LOL, true.
Hey, Kojima's not perfect. I mean, he still needs things to get right in Death Stranding 3, right? Don't forget, I've also mentioned that it's disappointing that there isn't an option in this one, that's at least in the director's cut of the first one, where you can say you want a bigger font size. Because my tired old eyes really need that.
The story.
God, no.
Well, then again, you are exploring.
It's a long story. Like, I'm doing a story mission at the moment. But my understanding is it's fairly similar.
You are itching for a sequel.
Oh god, yeah, I could easily go for another one.
It's not just you, Dave.
Whoa.
My eyes are all right, and I always prefer slightly bigger fonts.
Earthquake, or rather Gatequake. But yeah, my understanding is the length of the story is about similar to the first game, so it's about 40 hours of gameplay. Yes. And given I'm about 13 hours, 14 hours into this at the moment, and I've been doing some side missions as well.
Earthquake is new, right?
Yeah, there's a whole new system. There's a day-night cycle. There's new environmental things going on.
No suspect Quake is mad.
The quakes are new. They're related to the plate gate. So the plate gate causes plate quakes. Do I have any PCC left? No, I used all my PCCs. Okay, that's fine.
I don't see the rain.
It's not constantly raining.
It's because Bear lives in a part of the Netherlands that has earthquakes, which are obviously caused by him.
Like I said before, I used to live in a part of the UK that often felt earthquakes.
But I gotta be honest, this is a good game to chill on weekends. It's definitely for a chill day.
It's perfect for that kind of stuff. Even earlier, there was a big combat sequence, but it's just really satisfying combat. It's great.
Are you calling him fat? No, that's mad. He's a bear, he weighs a lot.
It's true. It's the thing we know about bears. Oh, my boots are getting low.
Okay, yeah, can't disagree to that.
Battery's doing okay. Oh,
Dave,
nice.
if you know we don't
Big,
have Builder Bears here.
Do you not?
I have always wanted to visit Build-A-Bear.
I've done it a couple of times. It's pretty much a nightmare, actually. It's often populated with entitled children and even more entitled adults.
Well, if that makes you happy, everything we have here is a knockoff.
Ooh, more tar. Oh, look at that coral crystal. I want that coral crystal. I'm not going to do that at the moment. Oh, there's loads of coral crystals around here.
Are you sure you aren't Anakin Skywalker secretly?
I sense these are going to come in useful any moment now.
What the QX icon means?
That is... so it's flashing red because we're not on the Carol network at the moment. If we were on the Carol network, it would be steady green. And I think it has a sort of Wi-Fi kind of symbol next to it as well.
Okay, I'm going to go have lunch. Have a GG.
See you later, Val. Oh no, I don't want to drop. Don't want to drop that. I was just trying to grab the Carol crystal. There we go.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
That was fairly straightforward journey. Okay. Oops.
Well done, Sam. I've never seen a working monorail before. Think of all the stuff it could carry. All right then, why don't we extract some materials?
Why don't we? What should we take? I want metals. Well, I suppose we'll see what it's got. Ooh, it needs 2,000 chiral crystals. Yikes. And that gives me special alloys. Can I choose how much oh, so you're basically using the mines to turn chiral crystals into other materials. Chiral particles to be used with a chiral printer for fabrication. They must be transported to a special cylinder attached to your... But yeah. Principally, yeah, okay. Blah, blah, blah. You can't change... I was kind of hoping that you could drop the number of chiral crystals you put in and you just mine fewer materials. But it seems like that's not the case. Fuck it, let's do it. So it feels like the mines replace the purpose of...
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport. Let's begin by accessing that delivery terminal.
It feels like they replaced the purpose of the mule camps and everything in Death Stranding 1, because they were the place to... You go and take them out, and they'd always have lots of a particular kind of material in their post boxes. So it seems like this time the mines are the places to go and generate more materials. That makes more sense. Load the monorail with cargo and vehicles, or get on board yourself. The monorail can also be dispatched from this terminal. Okay. So we've only got one location we can go to. No, use monorail. How do I do it? Oh. Right. Ah, so you choose the route. And then what? Load cargo. Aha, right, okay. Load all that up. Oh, some resins in the private locker. Don't know why. Load up the container. And you can even put a vehicle in it to move that around. That's good. And then I can get on myself. Any floating carriers currently in use will be detached if you board the monorail. If you'd like to bring a floating carrier and its cargo with you on the monorail, either carry it in your hands or place it in the container. Okay. Right, load up the floating carrier. There we go. Oh, yeah, get on. Go. Monorail bound for Fort Knott Station will be sent on its way. Okay.
Now entering chiral network coverage.
Feels good.
Oh, you can jump off as well. So you can bail on the monorail anytime. Presumably, it just carries on and delivers the stuff. Oh, you get first-person view.
This is so cool.
Isn't it? Oh, what's that? What's all that stuff in there? Okay, this is neat.
So if you jump down, you lose your cargo.
I suspect you don't. I suspect it keeps going. We'll have to try at some point, but my suspicion would be it keeps going and the cargo goes into your private locker at the destination. That would be what I would expect to happen. Yeah, there we go. Freight has been stored in in your private locker. So if I jump off, I could go off and do something else, safe in the knowledge that the stuff I've mined has turned up at the private locker here.
Cargo transported by the monorail has been placed in your private locker. The cargo can be delivered
Cool.
via the terminal.
That's a nice mechanic. And then deliver those things out of private storage.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? Awesome! With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials from the mines. Right. Sorry. Let's take a look at these materials you brought.
Cool.
Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while.
Hey! Vehicle data. Pickup off-roader. Nice.
UI before you went also made it seem like you could just send the cargo without going yourself.
Oh yes, I had to deliberately choose to go with it.
Some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's alright, we'd like you to have this.
Battery unit. A vehicle component that increases battery capacity can be fitted to both the tri-cruiser and the pickup off-roader. Multiple units can be equipped. Oh, that's interesting. So I'm going to guess they use a cargo slot on the vehicle. Would be my guess. Oh no. They just attach the vehicle. So in the first game you had the sort of standard vehicles and then the long-range vehicles. But it looks like in this you can turn any vehicle into a long-range vehicle by fabricating more of these battery packs. That's a nice touch as well. Bandwidth has increased again.
Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Yay! Transporter level 2. Alerts you to enemies attacking from your blind spot, so that sounds good. Extend like window. Oh, yay, we can extend. So yeah, these things you tended to get just as freebies last time. It was just a thing, but now it seems it's part of that sort of skill tree thing. So I kind of like that actually. Timefall generator. Uses timefall to recharge Sam's battery. Holy shit, that sounds useful. I'm gonna have to start to figure out how you farm memory.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. Figured they'd suit your style. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real collector's item, I hear.
Huh. Sunglasses released as part of the Gentle Monster 2024 collection. They are notable for their balanced structure, square shape, and simple black frame. The temples are adorned with iconic metal detailing, fitted with special lenses that block direct and reflected sunlight. Kojima does love his product placements, doesn't he?
Appreciate your help. At the risk of stating the obvious, it's going to take an awful lot of resources to restore the other roads and monorails to working order. But at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us large shipments of materials with relatively minimal effort. That's going to go a long way towards getting other sections up and running again. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself.
So yeah, this game also has gone Let's Be Satisfactory as well, or Factorio or something like that, hasn't it?
Sure. The monorail network was extensive and once stretched across a good chunk of Australia's coastline. But repeated exposure to timefall has seen it degrade significantly. And with the constant threat of BTs and armed groups, it's not been possible to repair the damage. If you happen to come across a track layer, be sure to feed it any materials you can spare. Even a small contribution will make a difference. Anyway, just something to think about.
Cool.
It's a large four-wheel drive vehicle, boasts significant cargo carrying capacity for the hard-working porter. The driver's seat is in an elevated position and exposed by design. This allows the driver to survey their surroundings more easily and engage enemies with small arms if necessary. You can customize it quite a bit too, attach all kinds of different parts as you like. That said, a lot of parts are still in development, but you'll receive their data as soon as it's ready.
Oh,
The
what else we
schematics
get?
for this vehicle have already been shared with everyone on the Chiral network, which means that we can look forward to other people drafting even more new parts. We're so grateful for the assistance, Sam. You've been a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
You managed to save the day, Sam. The people here now have more than enough supplies for their needs. They should be able to prepare cargo for the next delivery too. But first, I have some information to share with you. About Lou. Return to the DHV Magellan so we can talk.
Order completed.
Ooh. So yeah, going back to the queue thing, if you look down in the bottom left now, you can see, well, it's not green, it's more blue, isn't it? But that means I'm on the network
you're going
here.
to leave us on a cliffhanger.
I want to go to here, private locker. I should move these things into my ship. Can I carry them all? I can. If I'm going back to the ship, rather than leave stuff in private lockers around the map, I should try and concentrate as much as possible in the Magellan. I almost wish when you're parked up near a place, you could just like transfer from one private locker to another. That would be good. Right. That. That.
Why do I feel like the lips on the hologram girl don't sync with the speech?
I wasn't paying that much attention, but it's entirely possible, isn't it? I have to watch carefully now.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for the BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment.
So who was
much
Lou
less why they did it.
connected to, if the still mother had died?
Didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
I like the way he just grabs Dollman and drags him off to his room without even saying, do you want to, head back to my room?
BTW, is there an option to turn off the glasses during cutscenes? I've noticed sometimes we're not getting the full face acting.
No, I don't believe so. I think it's just whether you're wearing them or not.
Sam, it's Charlie. A new order is now ready for you. I'd also like to brief you on your next destination. And I believe that Fragile wants to have a word as well. Visit the delivery terminal in West Fort Knott to take on the relevant main order.
Alright, a lot of games have a toggle helmet / face decoration on or off option.
Right there by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to take your mind off things. Trust me.
Books? I don't see any bugs. Ah, I see bugs. Of course it was Moby Dick. Huh.
That's Tarman's son.
Lol.
He must have placed a photograph in here for safekeeping. This is an important memento. Why don't we go and take it to him?
Let's do that. Mostly I really liked seeing George Miller.
I found this picture in your book. Is this your son?
Thank you. Yes. He's still out there somewhere, borne along on the currents, with this right hand of mine. It's due to my connection with said missing piece that I can read the movements of the tar. Something akin to a phantom pain. You want to hear the story?
Oh, well played, Kojima.
I was both a medical doctor and a geophysics researcher once upon a time.
Lol.
In those days, the tar currents were a key focus of mine. This ship was originally built to facilitate my studies, in fact. The deep tar hunting vessel Magellan, we named her. A ship perfectly suited to pursuing the creatures that thrive in the tar's depths. Another avenue of research, you might say. We called them chiral mammals, for lack of a better name. Seemed like the closest fit. Reckoned if we caught one, we could figure out all the mysteries. The tar, the tides, hell, maybe even the stranding.
Whoa, she's a big one.
Strip yourself in, son.
Tar's looking calm. I'll be fine, Pop. You seeing this? I think she's pregnant.
Huh.
Hey, Pop. This is weird.
Storm!
Oh yes, this is normal.
just like that, the tar took my boy, and my hand along with him.
But left behind a cat. Or did he already have that cat?
At first, I thought this little guy was my son reborn.
If I may ask a question, the hunters that attacked you after you caught the chiral mammal, are you sure they came from within the creature's womb?
Yes. That said, I'm not of the opinion that the hunters were its offspring.
Its womb merely served as a gateway to the other side.
Indeed. The tar and the beach are connected.
That cat is awesome. Right. Let's just have a look at that thing that Sus was asking about.
There are so many questions.
Yeah. Like, we are... Let me try that again. We are totally in... What's that all about?
And I feel like everything is something we need to pay attention to.
Yeah. System options. So game settings, shared content, everything, avatar image, on choose where, yeah. HUD stuff, assistance features, controls, camera
Lou
settings.
and Tarkat are the only characters with the little wing designs that are very similar.
Oh, that's interesting. It's an interesting point. Yeah, I don't see anything that would be turn off glasses or anything like that during cutscenes.
Oh, that's too bad.
I forgot why I'd want to do this. Oh, I can chart a course while in here as well. That's cool. Oh, that takes me up to the bridge then. So that's the bridge. That's the main deck. They're the private quarters. I know it looks nothing like it, but I'm getting vague Serenity vibes off this. I think I like this ship for the same reason I like Serenity, and also the Nostromo as well. It comes across as actually functional.
So am I correct in understanding that, because he can sense his hand, it means his son is still out there as well?
I mean, I'd like to think that's what it means, and I'd like to think that we will see the story get resolved. But as tends to happen with this stuff, I think at the moment it's just building up more questions. Hopefully we'll get an answer.
The extraction was successful. It was transferred to a sterilized pod and sent to a separate facility.
Ready to proceed with corpse disposal? 1.
The eye color is identical to Elle's. And we've seen her emerge from the tar in the trailers, right?
We definitely have. Yeah.
I'm so hyped to see her.
Me too.
Your next destination is the North.
And the girl with the raincoat.
Rainy.
Like its western counterpart, this observatory is a critical facility that will help us to monitor the changes taking place in the Australian environment. To bring it online, you'll have to navigate the canyon to the northeast of your current position. But before that, you'll need to link up another site en route.
Kojima and his name's Lol.
Yeah.
Sam, the next site we want you to link up is called Rainbow Valley. A friend of Drawbridge is waiting for you there. Once the network connection has been established, they'll be joining us on the DHV Magellan. I recruited them myself when we first met in the UCA. You can pick up the order from the delivery terminal. I'm looking forward to seeing you both. Thanks again, Sam.
Rainbow Valley could either be a really nice place, it's going to be really sweet to wander through, or it means there's BTs everywhere. I'm not sure which.
So you think that will be her?
I still think what we're seeing is... I think we're seeing stuff coming from Lou this time. And I'm pretty convinced that tomorrow is Lou. I'm going to make some notes.
Sorry I phrased this weird. Do you think we'll meet Rainy in Rainbow Valley?
Oh, right. I see what you mean. That would make sense, actually, wouldn't it? That seems reasonable. Right, got a spare pair of boots. Do I need to recycle anything before we get into this order? Is there anything knackered? Hang on. Okay, I got 2 good pairs of boots. Nothing else.
I'm so hyped for all these characters. They feel a lot more lively than in DS1.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Deliver all terraforming equipment to Rainbow
I had a hard
Valley.
time connecting with them on an emotional level until the very end, TBH.
Okay. That's a fair bit of stuff. Can I fit it on? My backpack? No. Am I carrying a floating carrier? I don't think I am. I think I put it in storage, didn't I? So I'm going to make another one. And... offload that, and then these can go in the carrier. Nice. Got a bit of memory to spend. Increases the total number of strand contracts Sam can form. Forming a strand contract strengthens your connection with other players, allowing more structures and... yeah, I haven't done that yet. Is there anything else I can afford? Better analysis display. That might be useful. That doesn't look useful. Oh, what's this? Oh, proximity alarm. That's 40. Do you know, I'm not going to spend it on anything at the moment, I don't think. I'm going to hang on to that and use it better elsewhere. Oh, let's give one of these a go.
Order accepted. Thank you.
New vehicle. that's good. Oh, out of the way, Porters. Out of the way. It's got a drift option as well. Right, where are we going? Oh, that way. Again. Timefall with creepy music. I didn't come equipped for taking on BTs. Now I think about it. I was right about why it's called Rainbow Valley. I hate that I was right about why it's called Rainbow Valley. I also hate that I didn't think through what I should bring with me.
Lol.
Have you noticed it, Sam? There's a BT nearby.
I was hoping to meet Rainey here and have a tea party.
Me too. I don't know if I got any blood grenades or not. Right, he's all the way over there. Ah, there's a big one there. I was hoping I could get through here with complete sneak. No! No!
It's a bit weird to me, how he's not inside the vehicle. I feel so vulnerable.
No! No! Piss off, Ghost! Bollocks!
Are you injured, Sam?
They're chasing me! Chasing me! Right, let's rethink this. Let's rethink this. Did I bring any? I do have blood grenades. Okay. Oh, try to put that way. Yikes. So I'm gonna guess, as long as I can't see their eyes, I'm good. I quite like this new type of BT. It's kind of cool. Right, still going this way. Under half a kilometre go now. This is fine. This is fine. I need to remember to keep stocking up on PCCs. This would have been a perfect moment to build a timefall shelter. Okay, looks like we're through the worst. Right. Except I want to be, so I'm facing this cliff here. I want to be around the edge of the cliff, around the... This feels a little bit like Holyrood Park in Edinburgh, with the crags. I wonder if it's worth shit! That didn't work. Attached carrier.
Let's get a move on.
I was expecting that to work. Oh no, it won't come up with me. Damn. That's annoying. Okay. Well, hopefully that ladder will be useful to someone else. Hug this cliff a bit more, I think. Ah.
Fuck this.
Oh no, I think, yeah, as long as you stay on this side. Oh, what's that? That looks interesting. Something perfectly circular there. Still keep tapping the wrong button. My muscle memory is still with DS1. Well, this is a really nice place once you get here. There's another bit of lost cargo. Let's have that. Oh, that's the circular thing there. Oh, it might be something interesting.
This place is very pretty.
It is. I'd be happy if I lived here. I mean, minus all the BTs and shit, obviously.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the...
Let's deliver it all.
Hold on a minute. Are you Sam? And does this mean the drawbridge has finally come to the valley?
That ain't Rainy.
I'm glad you could make it. It's an honor to welcome you here. The contents haven't suffered any damage. Well done.
Arthur.
Help us bring Australia into the network. Trophy earned.
Of all the things you could have brought us, where did you even find this? Thank you, Sam.
Oh, he's called Glen Rain, though.
The next step involves the Cupid, yeah? Okay then.
Owned Dave 15 is the order I've been excited for. And this was 14.
Ah, okay. Sounds like we should leave that for tomorrow then, yeah?
Double stream tomorrow.
Depending on how my day goes, I think there's a very good chance of that. Cupid connected. Chiral network coverage is expanded. Yeah, weapon data. Tar cannon. A device primarily used to extinguish fires by dousing them with a jet of decontaminated tar, but which can also knock humans unconscious and suppress smaller... basically a water cannon then. Deploy the cannon to fix it to the ground and replenish its tar supply. But be warned that the tar it expels has a restorative effect on catchers. Oh. So does that mean I can use it to put out fires, take out humans, but it may make BTs appear?
Now displaying your current order grade.
Skeleton auto assist makes it harder for Sam to lose his balance when a skeleton is equipped. Ah, so it looks like we don't have different kinds of skeletons, that we need to choose like which ones we use. It looks like you just have a skeleton that you augment over time. Faster order preparation reduces the time standard orders spend on standby. Oh, that's handy. Just looking at my stats. I've travelled nearly 52 kilometres so far. Delivered 57 pieces of cargo already.
connection looks strong and steady to me. That cargo you brought along is going to make a world of difference, too. It'll allow us to proceed with our terraforming initiative. Hopefully, no more towns will have to suffer the fate of the one down below us. Oh, we've shared our tar cannon data with everyone, by the way. I suspect you'll find it useful in your own work. Try it out. See if it suits your needs. You probably passed the town I mentioned on your way up here. At a glance, it might have looked like nothing more than a cluster of massive boulders.
Oh.
Those were once buildings. Places where people used to live.
Oh.
As the desert kept creeping closer, the town was abandoned overnight. They'd been forced to evacuate. The few who were left behind became BTs. Still, at least the exodus went to plan. There are no void-outs at any rate.
Interesting. So we've been in a few areas like that, so I wonder if that's the case.
This region was once filled with lush vegetation, over which birds soared and serenaded, until all that beautiful life fell prey to sudden desertification. We swore to do everything in our power to bring back what was lost. Around the time we got started, the APAC people showed up. With their help, we've been able to achieve a modest measure of success. But moving forward, we have to find a way to nurture and protect what little we have on our own. Tar cannons are invaluable pieces of equipment that we use to combat forest fires. Now, while fires are a common occurrence in this region, water is a precious resource. So these cannons were developed as extinguishers that utilize the tar contained within the earth itself. They leverage the tar's viscosity, making them one of the most effective methods of combating fire we have. When deployed on the ground, they can both extract and discharge tar simultaneously. You can pick up the cannon and use it on the go as well, but you'll be unable to refill its tar reservoir while doing so. If you find yourself caught in a wildfire, you'll need to figure out when to shoot and when to move in order to make it out alive.
Okay. Sounds like it's going to take a little bit of practice.
You and Drawbridge have helped ensure that these lands will one day be filled with life again, however long it takes. In particular, that comrade of yours has performed absolute miracles for us. If you're looking to link up with them, you'll find them in the ravine on the other side of the river, directly opposite this shelter. Come back and visit anytime.
Right. Time to meet up with our comrade. Let's see. They should be around here somewhere.
Feels good.
Okay, there's no orders to take on. So we're supposed to be meeting up with someone else. Ah.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Far away? 100 meters. I like the little lookout. That's nice. Ah, so it's another actual structure. Or maybe not.
Seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just pick shot. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the blues they send to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me. Raindrops falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red.
Interesting.
For me, 'cause I'm never gonna stop the rain by complaining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me.
I think I spooked her.
I really couldn't say. I certainly haven't ever seen her dance like that before.
It won't be long till happiness steps up to greet me.
Go on, Sam. Follow her into that facility.
I'm more curious about the fact that there's a... That looks like this used to be part of a swimming pool. I'm curious about that. Yeah, we're just going to let ourselves in.
Lol, what if she is single-handedly going around Australia reviving all the animals?
Oh my god, it looks like Mariella's living room.
LOL. This could mean a lot of things for a Dutch person. Average Dutch person's attic.
She's not the least bit fazed by the fact that a complete stranger's wandered into her house, but she ran away from him when he was outside.
Thanks for coming, Sam. I'm sorry about just now. I didn't know who you were at first.
You're the picture of health, Rainey.
You too, little man.
You got some kind of a trick for dealing with time fall?
Rainey, it's been too long.
I love her dress.
It is cool.
To see you again.
What are we waiting for, Sam? Let's head to the DHV Magellan.
Who's gonna look after her birds? Episode 4, Raindrops.
Fragile. Hi.
Hi.
Nice to meet the old-fashioned way. Chirograms are great, but nothing beats a hug. But I'm I'm sure you already know. This is Rainey. She's a good friend of the cause.
It really is a pleasure to meet you, Sam.
Nice to meet you too.
Glad to see you in good health.
And it's so good to see you all again.
I like her. She seems cool. Given we were forced into our room, I was expecting another cutscene then.
You may now undertake your next assignment. You can find the relevant main order by accessing the delivery terminal in Rainbow Valley.
Right. I think... Oh, hang on a second. It would be sensible for me to leave it here. I need to go off and have some lunch,
Order
and
15.
we'll be looking at that tomorrow, presumably, if that's the next order. But yeah, this feels like a good point for me to stop. So I need to go off and have some lunch and get in the shower and all that kind of stuff, and then get ready to head into town, and then go see a movie, and then go have dinner and stuff.
I'm so happy we met Rainey.
Me too. I think I'm gonna really like her as a character. She seems, on the one hand, she seems to have that real sort of Kojima whimsy around her, which I really like about Death Stranding, and this, Death Stranding 2 as well. But I kind of also sense that will be used to really tug on us emotionally at some point. I am aware of the fact that I think there's a bit of a backstory relating to her pregnancy and everything that is going to come out. I'm not completely spoiled on it, but I'm vaguely aware of it.
Yeah, it's going to destroy us, isn't it?
Yeah, I figure we're going to have to go through hell to get to a good resolution. So yeah, we'll see where that goes.
Fun times.
Yeah, I'm loving this story. It's really well paced, and yeah, it's just coming along a little bit slower, and it's not as technical. It's not as jargony. It's not as, I don't know what the right way you're putting it is. I think he's chilled a little bit with the story this time round.
I liked the first one, but the gameplay wasn't for me. But I really feel super absorbed into this one.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm at. Try again. I don't know where I'm at with this, in so much as Death Stranding, as I said so many times, absolutely my absolute favourite game, and I was curious as to whether this would take over as my favourite. And actually,
gameplay as in, the distances between things were a bit too far for me personally because of ADHD and stuff.
Okay, I do feel they're a little bit closer in this. I feel like the map's a little bit more compressed. So that might actually suit you quite well. I'm actually mildly disappointed that the distances between things aren't quite as great as they could be, because I like the chill aspect of the wandering around, especially given that we now got the music player. We could be going for a wander and listening to the music and stuff. I do wish there was a way of using the music player to read the corpus to you, because it'd be interesting to wander around and have important things from the corpus read to you while you're wandering around. That would be really cool. Or even the social media feed that we now have in this. But yeah, it's all balancing quite well, actually. And yeah, to go back to what we were saying, I don't know that this is going to take over as my favourite.
I realized earlier when I said connecting with the characters feels easier in this game actually makes a lot of sense from a storytelling
point of view. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like this is just morphing into the first game. I'm struggling to
because
see
Sam
it.
was very closed off in DS1, and I didn't connect with anyone emotionally until Sam also warmed up to them.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a really important point in the story, isn't it? But that also makes sense that that's the case. But yeah, I feel like Death Stranding 2 is sort of just morphing in to Death Stranding 1 for me anyway.
Sorry for interrupting, lol.
No, don't apologise. You know, we're here to chat and stuff like that, and it's not face to face, so can't really pace that kind of stuff. But yeah, I actually feel like it's not going to be that one of them's my favourite and the other one's my second favourite. I actually feel like they're kind of just morphing into the one story, which sort of makes sense given that allegedly this started life as a DLC and then turned into something a bit bigger. And I think that's where I'm going to land with this. Is it's just going to be that the Death Stranding universe is my favourite gameplay game thing to play with out of any video games. But there's definitely, at the same time, there are definitely things in this that I think are done even better than the first game. Absolutely love the first game, but there's just it's like quality of life improvements in this. Really, really, really push it. And the story is working for me better at the moment and stuff like that as well. Anyway, I'm going to go. I need some more drink and maybe a snack or something for lunch. And then I should jump in a shower and make myself presentable and things like that for going out. So you have a good rest of your day, sirs, and if you do catch up with this later, Bear, shame on you for abandoning us. If you're really lucky, we will do a little bit more tomorrow. You have a good rest of your day as well, Kenny, if you're still out there. And if the number that's been flashing up on my screen is to be believed, there's actually a handful of people out there looking over our shoulders.
Will you update us on stream times tomorrow?
Yes, absolutely will. I'll ping on Discord. Maybe like the first day that when I started playing this, I'll ping like half an hour or up to an hour before I'm gonna start streaming, just to let folk know. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I know I'm busy. Well, I'm probably busy tomorrow morning, but my afternoon should be free. So I may actually stream for 2-3 hours in the afternoon, have dinner and things, and then do my normal evening stream. So yeah, we may do that. But yes, it does look like there's a whole bunch of other people out there watching over our shoulders. I recognise that we have the chat set to subscribers only. That's not a way to try and pull in subscribers. It's just, obviously, at the moment with this game, it's attracting a bit more attention, so the chances of people being dickish and things like that with drive-by nonsense in chat or just trying to post spoilers and things like that, we're just protecting against that. So if you've been watching and you're okay with that, thanks for being cool about it and understanding and everything. Maybe we'll see a chat to at some point in the future. Once I finish the story, we'll turn that off again. But to anyone who is watching, have a good rest of your day, and to anyone who catches this recording at some point in the future, thanks for watching as well, and good night, or even good afternoon. I realise I said good night, but it's still the morning.